What's up, everybody? Hope you can hear me. Um, Working on this stream. Wanted to put a video out and talk a lot about why I've been able to get 38% gains this year. First of all, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. That's a big deal. Let everybody know that, um, you know, it's good to be thankful for a lot of things. And I'm thankful to be able to be on here and give you some financial literacy and some education on what's going on. Um, and Thought it was important to come on and talk to you uh, about how I was able to get 38% gains this year. Um, Going looking at my Robinhood account, pulling it up right now. It's been a good year considering that we've had such high interest rates. The reason why the interest rates were so high is because we were actually trying to uh, curb inflation and bring inflation down. So it's been uh, a good thing of slowing inflation, but it's been really hard on us when we try to go borrow money or when we've been trying to uh, get loans or on our credit cards. It's been crazy. And I'll have a whole nother thing where we talk about credit cards at another time. That's another wild thing to be going through. But as it comes to my portfolio, what's been really holding me up, and it's been this year, has been Apple. Apple's been amazing this year. Year to date, my gains on Apple is 30.58% on my gains. So on this portfolio, I have a few $1,000s in Apple, and I've been able to get a return of $538. So that's a crazy amount of return. And Apple is one of the big dogs in the game. A lot of people um, they want to always look for these penny stocks, but things like Apple can really grow. I like to keep them in my portfolio, so when things are going down, the largest company in the world, Apple is always keeping my portfolio held strong. And Apple has done a great job this year. At times, I wish I had got more Apple, but it is what it is. Um, Trying to stay balanced and very happy with what Apple's been able to do. Um, it also pays you a small dividend, so that's a cool thing to have a little dividend, some extra money that's paid every quarter out. My biggest holding is Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. It's basically mimicking the Fortune 500 companies, the S&P 500. I'm sorry, and it does a good job. I'll tell you what it's up today. It's at 6.63% total return, and that's not bad. I just put money in every so often on a certain weekly basis. My dollar cost average in is what we call it, a DCAN to VTI. It is my largest holding in this Robinhood portfolio that I have. I always think it's going to be pretty stable. And if you look at the returns on the stock market over the last 100 years, then I should be able to make out and do a good job. And that's exactly what's happened this year. There's some ups and downs that occur, but I just make sure that I just buy, um, stock as I can. Right now, the price for VTI is 225.15 a share. Don't worry about that if you guys are new. You can buy fractional shares, so you can only got to get a piece of each one. So I just buy a certain amount every week or so, every week, and then it just goes into my portfolio. That way I catch some of the good days, some of the high days, some of the bad days. I catch it, so I'm good with that. Another thing that's been holding me up has been also another ETF that I like is VOO, which is Vanguard S&P 500. This one does a good job as well. This one's at 4.2%. So again, I'm making money. I'm not losing money. I'm always helping, and with the gains of Apple, it's constantly making me more and more money. These also pay some dividends. So it's a good way to get in and have exposure to the market without having to be specifically all in one stock, like we'll say Apple. Because if you got that much exposure to one stock, if it were to go the wrong direction, obviously my portfolio would not be showing the gains that it's showing right now. I like to add in some dividend paying stocks, so that way I keep getting money regardless. I got one dividend paying stock that pays out every month. which is Main Street Capital. That pays me a monthly dividend, so I love that. So I keep getting a little bit of money here and there. Nothing big, but just enough to make me feel good to know that I got a little bit. And every time it grows, I keep buying more shares. I keep getting higher and higher dividends. Right now, the total returns for the year for that one is 4.68%. So again, not only am I getting the growth, which is this is not a big growth stock, but I'm getting growth at 4.68%. That's about a high yield savings account. But what I'm making money on is every month I keep getting a dividend that is given to me every month. That's been a big deal to have those dividends given to you every month. It's huge. And so that's been the biggest thing that you add. So if you were to go back and add the amount of dividends that's been paid to you every month, along with the returns, then you've gotten even a higher percentage of returns for the year. So I love Main Street. Another dividend paying stock that I have that's paid quarterly is Capital Southwest, or CSWC is the ticker symbol. That one has got me a bigger return, 7.53% year to date. So not only is it paying me a dividend, it's also doing pretty good a growth. And when we start approaching 8%, we're feeling good about ourselves on a year. So I keep obviously dollar cost averaging into that one as well. I have Tesla. I do trade Tesla most of the time. I buy options on Tesla, but more importantly, I try to buy Tesla when I think it's at a buy zone. And then when it grows up to a certain amount, I then sell it again. So I've rinsed and repeated Tesla many times this year. I'm back in Tesla again, and I am up 4.75%. I had bought it lower. It's growing again. I bought it back when it was in the 220s. I bought another time it was about 208, and I was going to buy again if it went down into the 198 or so. That was another level of support, but it turned around and started going up, which I'm happy about. But if it goes down, I'll just buy some options on its way down. I watch Tesla and I trade it. I invest in it in another portfolio, but in this portfolio, I trade it for the most part. And then the other big ones that have helped me out this year has been Ethereum and Bitcoin. And year to date, Ethereum has grown 80% this past year. And I started getting some Ethereum back when it was $900 a share, and Ethereum right now currently is over $2,000 a share. So that's been a big growth. And the same you could say for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has done the same thing where it has grown dramatically over the year. It's actually up 129% Bitcoin. So I don't really get into a lot of the other cryptos. I do have a Coinbase account that has some crypto. A lot of times I just get the free crypto that's given to me when you do the education parts on Coinbase. Why not get some free crypto when they're going to give it to you? I have researched and I will talk to my kids more in class about crypto, but I don't do a lot of speculative plays. If I get into one of those smaller cryptos, I'm usually just trading it. I'm just in and out, trying to ride a wave. But I do invest in Ethereum and Bitcoin. I understand the reasons for those. I have a pretty good handle of those, and I read the charts a lot on those, but I don't really trade them. I buy Bitcoin at a certain dollar cost average Bitcoin in, and the same for Ethereum. I try to get coins. Actually, I don't dollar cost average Ethereum. I try to catch it on when the charts tell me that it's on a down, having a downward. When I think it's at a support level, then I try to go in and get me some more Ethereum. So in this Robinhood account, I have actually 2.5 coins of Ethereum. So it's not bad for an account of this size. So that is the reasons that my account has been doing so well this year. I'm not telling you what you should do. I'm not telling you to follow exactly what I'm doing. I have a few other accounts in here, some other stocks in here that I'm trading, or that got free stocks for just signing up, and that they give you periodically for being in Robinhood. Just so you guys know, I also have try to have multiple accounts. I have a Webull account, I have a Fidelity account, I have other accounts that I do other things in, And I think it's important that you have other platforms. I'm trying to get into Moomoo because I see there's some great things inside of Moomoo that you could use that could help you with your trading. So I will try to start figuring out how I'm going to wrap my head around what I'm going to do with the Moomoo account, but I'm looking to get into that too. And yeah, I just want to give an update on what I'm doing. Try to make these a little bit more regularly to talk about what we're doing, my financial literacy. We're going to talk about credit, interest, compound, simple interest, trying to help grow literacy. Make sure you follow us on We Got Us. That's where I'm going, my nonprofit, where I'm going to keep trying to just teach and give people the tools, especially young people, the tools to be able to literally have a chance to, once you make your money, how to keep your money, how to save your money, how to make your money work for itself. I tell the kids in my class, when my money comes into my bank, I look at it, I have a talk with it. I say, listen, you're now a Nelson, and your job is to help the family. And those dollars get out there and help the family so that we can be better off. So I hope things are good. Hope you enjoyed this. And again, follow me on my YouTube channel. Follow me on We Got Us. And follow me on Instagram, tnelly21. Follow me on X. Used to be Twitter, but X. Any Ball Academy, NEBALLACADMEMY. And as much as I love basketball, I love it. I also want to make sure that we're financially stable, literate, and understand that a lot of people get money, spend money, always consumers, but we're not doing the right thing so that we can have the money for the long term. Anyways, We Got Us when no one else does. We're built different by remaining the same, and I will holler at you real soon. All right? Later. Peace.